campers. We are near Shelby, Iowa. I found parking about
Head north on 335th Street, then turn right onto the ramp to I-80 East.
Who did I pick that up from? No, we found parking about 5 miles west of our fuel
You're on the
stop.
fastest route. You should reach your destination by 1:27.
There's a lovely Casey's General Store truck stop at the next exit down the... Whoa! All right. That was deeper than it looked. There was a nice Casey's General Store truck stop up here, so I went ahead and stopped for the night due to the...
Turn right onto the ramp to I-80 East.
We hit a pretty incredible downpour on 680 last night. And it actually did not help the...
merge onto I-80 East.
It finished off the broken windshield wiper quite thoroughly, so I couldn't go very much further last night without risking an accident from not being able to see through the rain on my windshield. You might be able to see the little bit of rubber still flying in the breeze there. I don't know. But we're going to stop at a Casey's General Store. Or not Casey. We're going to stop at the Love's at the next exit and get fuel. And then we'll see if they have a wiper as well.
Continue on I-80 East for 93 miles.
Hopefully they do. Most Loves and Flying J's sell windshield wipers. It's breezy again today, but I'm okay with that as long as we avoid as long as we don't run into any rain before I get this wiper fixed. That's the important thing. Ears popped. So I don't have a planned stopping point yet for tonight. We are going to make it probably past Chicago. We'll be on the tollway, so I'm just going to start looking for parking once we're on the, once we're past. Pretty sure we can make it to Indiana tonight, so I'll start looking for parking once we're on the Indiana tollway, I think is the answer here. Fuel has been obtained, and we are off back to the highway. I also replaced my windshield wipers. And I spent far too much money on those. I went ahead and replaced both just because I could. And that seemed like a good idea considering I've already had one brake on me. Granted, I'd already replaced the other one myself a couple, actually 7 or 8 months ago. So that one probably would have lasted plenty longer. But there was a discount for buying 2 wiper blades, so I bought 2 wiper blades and replaced them both. Because I'm gullible like that. It's fine. I splurged. I bought the crazy expensive wiper blades that the company won't pay me back for. And I don't care. Actually, we need to check and see if they actually will pay me back for that. Maybe they will. I don't know. I know they paid for the last wiper blade, but I can't imagine them paying for $34 wiper blades. Not 34 each, 34 total. So like $17 wiper blades. Squealy wet brakes. Yeah, Squealy McWet Brakes, that's my next truck's name, I think. Paul Maxwell. He doesn't like being Squealy McWet Brakes.
Turn right onto West Iowa 80 Road, then turn left onto 60th Avenue. In 300 feet, turn right onto West Iowa 80 Road. Turn right onto West Iowa 80 Road. Turn right onto West Iowa 80 Road.
truck stop once again, because it wouldn't be a trip through Iowa on Interstate 80 without stopping at the Iowa 80. It's just how it works. It's just how everything works. So yeah, I'm gonna grab a shower, a much needed shower, and some lunch, and then we'll get back on the road. So I will see you guys shortly. I also need to get rid of my old windshield wiper blades. They're just kind of taking up space in here right now. And there's chunks of metal sticking out of them, which makes me wonder what exactly hit them. Oh wait, no, it's the metal from, it's supposed to hold the wiper blade together, I guess. Like there's a strip of metal that goes through it. Oh, this just entirely snapped, didn't it? There's like a little, there's two strips of metal and they hold the wiper blade between them, and the two strips of metal are just kind of poking out the end. Interesting. But yeah, so that's just busted. It's fine, it's fine. We got brand shiny new wipers that look awesome, and they're much quieter than my old ones, which is nice, because that means I can turn them on for even the smallest amount of rain and they don't drive me crazy. That's super nice. And yeah, I'm gonna go grab a shower. I'll see you guys in a bit. Batten down the hatches. Full shields, Mr. Sinclair. We're driving into a dust storm. A really windy dust storm. Feels like I keep getting slapped from the right. Bap. Bap. Like that. Oh, very annoying. Ah, there we go again. Brief respite from the bridge. And it's back. I am fighting it so hard the entire truck lurched to the right when the wind let up under the bridge. That's, I hate days like this, because it just makes my arms tired. Really tired. Well, this is a unique brand of terrifying. Yeah, so dust storms. Fun, right? We are in Chicago. I mean, technically, I think we're in Gary, Indiana. And we need to get on the toll road, with the Indiana toll road, which is interstate, well, it picks up interstate 90 and 80. 90 and 80? Yeah, 90 and 80. I believe it's 90 right now, and then 80 will join it when 8094 crosses 90. But the ramp from this road directly to the toll road is closed. So we need to get on 65 north in order to get to the toll road. Which is fine, assuming the exit's on this side of the highway, we'll be fine. If it's on the other side, then the signage has failed us and we will be finding a different route. But I think we're good.
Continue on I-65 north for 2 miles.
Why, thank you. I'm working on it. This is a bit elaborate for a detour, but I don't mind. It's not honestly that much worse than the ramp that is normally in place for this particular jog of Interstate 80.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 262 for I-90 east toward Ohio.
Exit 262, got it.
Continue on I-90 east for 1/2 mile.
Someone got rear-ended by a reindeer. Yeah, I apologize to the person stuck behind me, but I go through these ramps at
In a
most.
1/4 mile, keep left at the fork. Follow signs for I-90 east, Ohio.
At most, I go through them at the recommended speed. If it looks a little sketchy to me, then we'll be going through even slower.
Keep left at the fork.
Also, it is ridiculously windy here.
Continue on I-90 east for 91 miles.
Alright, drop to 25, got it. Not a problem. This is so elaborate. I think we've done a full loop. I think that is the highway that we just came off of directly in front of us, that black truck with the white trailer. I like that paint scheme. That's a very nice paint scheme. Good color pattern. Good. Man, we're 25 and this feels too sharp. We've almost completed the corkscrew. Ah! There we go. All right. Whew. Yes, thank you. I am doing 45 miles per hour. Thank you so much for letting me know. Oh boy, a bunch of people are going to try and pass me at the last second before we hit the cones. That's a bad idea, dude. That's a bad idea. That's what you get for doing the speed limit in Chicago. People that do that sort of crap to you. Plaza Avenue? No. I'm not exiting through that gate. Nice try, GPS. Very nice try indeed. We've got a little over 2 hours and 20 minutes left to drive today. We've got less than 90 miles to finish up. So we should finish with almost an hour left, exactly as I prefer. I don't like going into my last hour of drive time. That always feels like I'm cutting it a little too close there.
In 800 feet, merge onto I-80 east.
I got a gap. Sweet. Nailed it. I'd love to get a radar reading on you, find out how fast you're driving so I can match it. How fast are you going? No? No? Nothing? Aww.
Continue on I-80 east for 86 miles.
I had a reading on him for a second. Just a second. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to know how fast they're going. Yeah, we are on the Indiana Toll Road. I just took a little break so I could have some dinner. I do try and finish eating before late at night. I do weird things for dieting. I only eat 2 meals a day, so I try and just keep those 2 meals within a certain time frame. That way I'm not eating too late at night. And that time frame was rapidly approaching, and then we hit a time zone line, and the time frame had passed. So I stopped and ate dinner before it got too much later than my preferred time. Always forget Indiana's on Eastern time. Like right the second you're out of Chicago, boom, Eastern time. This has a gate, so we need to slow. Thank you. Hey, you can't go through that one with any speed. That gate does not rise quick. There's our sign, rest area, trucks only, coming up. Curious to see if England goes in there. Probably not. I don't expect there's going to be a ton of people here. There's usually not. Is that the one on the other side? No. I think these are old way stations or something? I don't know. There's nothing in either of them. Just big open parking lots, basically.
In a half mile, take the exit.
Working on it, working on it. Oh, a couple of folks coming off here.
Take the exit. In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Yes, surprisingly busy for one of these, though, as you can see, loads of room. Loads of room. So much room. Actually, judging from the lines on the ground, I suggest I do CDL testing here. I don't actually know. I don't want to park next to another truck that's not...
Your destination is on the right.
If I can help it. Are there any lines being here? There are lines. Alright, I see them now. I just need to find some in the, in one of the areas. Oh, I'm driving across a bunch right now. Oops, 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 oops. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone by driving across all the lines. Oh, here's some lines. Now let's get a little bit further away from Mr. Schneider. I don't want to be rude. Here looks good to me. We're not entirely straight in this parking spot. And you know what? I don't care. We're parked. I'm unbuckled. My engine brake's off. My engine is off. My lights are off. Ugh. Change. Sleeper berth. Okay. Alright, so I've got messages. What are my messages on the Qualcomm? Our communication delightful thing. I have less than an hour of time remaining. Yeah, I know. And my trailer keeps having some sort of issue. It's a starter circuit failure, which doesn't make any sense to me because, one, the trailer is on continuous mode, so it's not stopping and starting a bunch. And it's running and maintaining temperature just fine. So Road Assist is not worried about it, but it's throwing this alarm every hour or two. Well, let's be real, every few hours. let's delete that because that's going to need to be changed tomorrow. So delete. I'm deleting the fuel solution that tried to take us through rural Indiana because I couldn't go off the interstate due to our axle setting. So we'll send another fuel solution tomorrow. Now that we're already on the tollway in Indiana, that'll eliminate the cost factor of the tolls from the fuel calculation. The way the fuel routing works is it searches for the best routing. It searches for the cheapest routing. So it'll take you a way that's not necessarily the shortest if it can save you money on fuel by going that way. But you have to save enough money in fuel cost to make up for the extra fuel you burn going that way. And it also factors in toll costs to that. So that's a lot of the times when you're trying to head across the central part of the country here, it'll try and take you into rural Indiana to hit. There's a Sap Brothers in Peru that always gives us a really good price, and it'll try and take you through that on US 30 instead of sending you via the tollway, even though the tollway is much easier as far as driving goes. It doesn't go through any towns. It's just a highway. And so yeah, it likes to do that. So once you're on the tollway, it doesn't factor in the cost of the tollway anymore when it's calculating, because you're past one of the toll booths at least. And it'll probably factor in the ones ahead of you, but you have to hit those. So it's not like they can't find a route where you don't hit the toll booth anymore. So nifty stuff. I don't really have to worry about that so much. I don't pay the tolls and I don't pay for fuel. So I'm just taking the shortest. I'm paid by the mile, so I'm incentivized to take the shortest route possible and get the best fuel economy possible. So that's what I do. And I let this thing find me the cheapest fuel on my route. That's how I run. But anyway, I'm done. Let's put this thing aside. I've been parked for a whole 3 minutes now. I think it's safe to get out of the chair. It was a good day. That was a solid 10 hours and 25 minutes. Or sorry, 10 hours and 15 minutes. I can math of driving today. That's a lot for me. Usually I try and keep it to like 8.5 to 9 hours of driving. But you know, we needed to cover some distance today. This was a 1,200 mile load, and we've only got, we had a little bit of time yesterday after we picked up the load we got to run, and then we've got all day today and all day tomorrow, and then it's due the morning after. So we need to get as close to our receiver tomorrow as possible. Alrighty, my name's Elliot Adair, AzerAngel17 on Twitter, Xbox Live, and Steam. I will see you guys in the morning. We got a lot of driving to do. If you want to say hi, you can always find me on Twitter. That's AzerAngel17. That's the best place to have a conversation. But you can also, of course, leave comments below the videos. I do read them all. They push straight to my phone. I get them while I'm driving. I don't read them till I stop because I'm responsible like that. Usually. Nothing. If you enjoy the videos, hit the like button. That helps me know that I'm doing something right. It also helps me show up in search results and as a recommended video on similar channels, which is just plain old useful. It helps bring some new people. The video of the train, of the air quotes train going through the railroad crossing last week was fairly popular. I was happy with that. That was a great moment for me. Just that was so much fun. But people seem to be enjoying that, so yeah. And it's been a good week. It's been a really good week. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.